Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Clum blog. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to do right. Let's see if we can. All right, guys, I think you got me there. I think we got each other. All right, look. So today we're talking about the power of purpose and the power of adding people and how people push the productivity. So here we have purpose, priority, productivity, and profit. Okay, so here we are with our purpose. Our purpose, maybe we want to be free. We want to get out of our workspace. We want more out of life. We know we can do this better than if we had a boss. Okay, right? So then the purpose is here, right? And it's bubbling us. Then the priority is, I got to cover these bills, right? And so you see in a lot of my videos, I talk about the power of getting an office and when you hire people, it's a push, right? Now, some people say it's going to stress me out, but no, this is the line. And when you're just here, you're like, well, I got a little bit of bills and the office only costs this much and this is all. You don't push that hard because your mind's unsubconscious to you meets that line because that is the priority. Well, when you start adding people to your company, and companies are successful, great companies are successful, one productive person at a time. Sometimes you have two people and their chemistry is low. You add one more person. That's why sometimes mom and pop businesses stagnate. That's why mom and pop businesses kind of get here because of the husband and wife. The wife wants to relax. The husband wants to go. It's when they add employees or their children come in second generation. Something happens. The chemistry changes and pushes the company up. Okay? Because why? The purpose is bigger. The purpose is greater. The push and the need for profit is higher. So what we're going to do is once we add more priorities, right? Because your employees' priorities to get paid and to make sales and to impress you and all those good things. Now you start going. The productivity goes up and the profit goes up. Why? Because you're not just making enough money to cover your bills and break even. We have 28 million small businesses in America and 24 million of them are one-person companies. What has happened? They've met this line of priority. Like they got their bills paid. They're doing the best. Now, if they were to add a person, they'd have to start thinking. They'd have to start churning. They have to start making more money for that company. Now, we all have companies that sell stuff online, fitness guys, girls. But I always say, look at Gary Vaynerchuk. He has 600 people underneath him pushing in that company. Pushing. He's a force. So you see him everywhere. He has D-Rock. D-Rock has even taken his level of conversation, level of speeches to another level. Grant Cardone has, I forgot his name, but that guy also adds push to the company because now it's someone watching you, it's someone pushing you to be more productive, it's someone pushing you to a higher profit margin. So figure out what type of business you have and if it needs that push. Now, I was recently in the hospital for 4 days and it threw me off a loop, but guess what? In that time frame, my business made money even when I wasn't there, right? And it just reinforced the thought of, okay, when I am pushing in my business and making sure my other businesses run well, I need to be giving it full purpose. I need to make sure my staff knows what our monthly target goal is, what our desire for this company is, and how can we reach it. Okay, I have to be like, listen, we will never have a month under $10,000 again. Okay, what does that require? How many videos does that require? How many consults does that require? How many sales online does that require? This is a great time for people who, if you want to market, it's YouTube, it's Instagram, it's a lot of opportunity out there. And another really free way is if you have a podcast or you're on YouTube, is to interview people. It's free energy. Between the two of you interviewing each other, you're bringing this energy and you're pushing the productivity of you, your brand, what you sell up. Okay, so rising tide, we want more people onto the boat to push the boat up. And we also have to decide, like, okay, I'm not just going to do this for the office. My, mega number is 10 grand a month, right? Like this company's a real company that makes 10 grand a month. And so what's going to happen? Whether I'm in real estate, let's say I'm in real estate and I'm like, well, I'm going to mail out more direct mail. I'm going to put out more bandit signs. I want my phone ringing 3 to 4 times a day of real calls. Now, we may have our phone ringing of craziness all the time. Everybody knows that experience. But 3 to 4 calls a day of real leads, whether you're on the agent side or whether you're on the investor side. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's say you're a painting or service company. What is it that brings you the most leads? Is it painting? Is it knocking doors? Is it bandit signs? Is it referrals, word of mouth? You know, what is it that makes your company better? Figure that one thing that juices your company and give it a little bit more push. And don't be afraid to diversify. I mean, so this list can be Craigslist. This can be direct mail again, bandit signs, referrals. Okay? Like you want to have a momentum push on that. So what gets you to that number, and what's your P&L every day? What's your profit and loss? Okay, what is going in as far as marketing costs, employee costs, and what's coming out? A lot of times we get into this hustle mode and we can't scale up because we're so hustling, right? That we don't have this, passive income stream, however, right? So for online, my online, do I do more Facebook ads? Do I do more YouTube ads? Do I do more videos because every video is a lead in the future? Do I do more blogs because every blog is, again, a lead in the future? Someone comes along and reads it, purchases books. I have a point now where like everybody, once a day I have a book sale, or sometimes one thing sells off my website. So while I was in the hospital, I had several sales and I had several consults. I couldn't fulfill them because I couldn't get up. So you have to have it so that it's flowing even when you're not. This thing is pumping even when you're not, even when you're sick. Why? Because in order to have a bigger company, I'm so sorry, that is cutting off there on the right. Let me put it over a little bit. All right, like I was saying, direct mail and bandit signs, Craigslist, direct mail, bandit signs, referrals, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, leads, blog. You got to have this train pushing, okay? So in order to do that, this is the pyramid. This is your purpose. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Is it for your family? Is it for your legacy? Is it because you keep getting laid off from jobs? That's fine, but educate yourself along the way and network, okay? What's your priority? What's the basics, bare minimums? Okay, now we want to times that times 2, all right? Well, let's be honest. This is our bare minimum. It's 1x our power, right? Our productivity, maybe we're going to go 3x our usual. Our profit range is 10x, dude. There's a reason they always talk about the 10x with Grant Cardone. Like when you get in that 10x range, you're in a very profitable mode, okay? So it's important for you to look at this. What's your one thing? My one thing is freedom. So I'm deeply into real estate, deeply into business, and deeply into credit repair. Why? Because I see the power of 0% interest credit cards for people and business funding from banks with people with 500 credit scores. I've seen it with my own eyes where they've been building a company for months and the bank can see the bank statements and will still loan them money. Okay? So purpose. What is your purpose? What is your why? Priority. What is your bills? What is the company's number 1x priority, right? Productivity, 3x. Who can you bring in to help grow this company? Is it an assistant? Is it a VA? What is it? You need new eyes sometimes to help you get there. Profit is 10x. How many people is going to take your company to get to 10x? One profitable person at a time, okay? Don't overwhelm yourselves, you guys. This is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. You guys have an awesome day. Check down below for consulting. Check the links to my right for future videos or referral videos that YouTube's going to put over here. And also subscribe. You guys have a great day.